Hi guys, it's Joya Rowan, and this is going to be a video on how I make my magical oils. And I showed this one, which was a oil for prosperity, and somebody asked on one of the other videos how I make them, so I thought I'd do a simple one, simple-ish one on camera and show you. So this is going to be the Fiery Wall of Protection, which is an incense for pure protection and really strong. And the basic incense recipe is frankincense, myrrh, salt and dragon's blood resin. So I'm going to pop these into my porcelain pestle at first and then add a few extras and talk about it as we go through. So this is the basic base, and you can use this as an incense, and I do use this as an incense, and this is just the 4 basic ingredients. I'm going to add more to mine because I'm like that, I like having a good mix, but this is a really potent blend and you could leave it at just these simple ingredients, all of which are readily available online or in pagan shops. So for the rest of mine I'm going to add mullein, that's what mullein looks like, burdock root, rue, barberry root, angelica root, my favourite, pine needles, agrimony, star anise, a handful of mustard seed, a handful of pinch of mustard seeds, handful, that would be interesting, and then cloves. Nine cloves in that, and then I'm going to give it another crush. So that's what it looks like, all crushed up together and has been imbued with intent. At this point you could use that as a loose incense in a charcoal burner, that would work wonderfully, or you can put some aside and use it for that and use the rest for an oil. So now I'm just going to take this downstairs. Okay, so here we've got our mix, a bowl for it to go into. This is a recycled bottle. It used to be a chili sauce bottle that we used. The ones with the long thin caps are better, if you ask me, because you can just get a little bit out afterwards. So what we do then is put a little bit of olive oil in a pan that is no longer used for cooking. And add the herby mix. Like so. Oops, wrong one. Put it on a very low heat. I'm going to put some more oil over the top just to soak it through. Just literally for about a minute to let the heat go through and release the power of the herbs. Maybe not even a minute, I think that might even do. And then I put all of these into this bowl. Like so, and then I'm going to spoon this mixture into the bottle. And I will not record that because it might take 5-10 minutes. I'll show you once it's all in. And this is what the finished oil looks like. It looks a little bit darker than it is because the bottle is still a little bit tacky where the stuff didn't fully come off. But you can see it on the bottom there. And I didn't fill it up to the top this time. But there's the finished protection oil, and there's just one more step to go, and that is to draw a rune binding for protection on top. So I'll do that and then show it you. So there we go, that's the rune binding on top and the finished oil. So that's the finished oil, and I would just put that, and there's the rune binding. And this is a perfect oil for all sorts of things, but my favourite personal use for how to use this magical oil is to anoint spell candles with it. So there you go. Many blessings.